Picture a man known for his vision, his drive, and his unwavering determination, a man named Steve Jobs. Jobs, co-founder of Apple Inc., was a prime example of an autocratic leader. He led with an iron fist, making decisions single-handedly, not hesitating to override others when he saw fit. His approach was top-down, and he always held the reins tight. His leadership brought about iconic products that revolutionized the tech industry. The Mac, the iPhone, the iPod. These were all born of a singular vision. His vision. He was a man with a clear direction, and his team followed. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. His autocratic style led to internal conflicts and challenges. He was often criticized for his harsh methods and inconsiderate demeanor. This is the power, the potential, but also the peril of autocratic leadership. What is autocratic leadership? It's a style characterized by individual control. Now let's delve deeper into autocracy and its key elements. Autocratic leadership is a method where decisions are made single-handedly, with little to no input from others. It's like a one-man show, where the leader takes center stage, making calls and steering the ship. This leadership style is characterized by a top-down approach, where the leader is at the helm, and the subordinates follow the course charted by them. Often found in businesses, organizations, and even in some political systems, autocracy can be highly efficient. Decisions are made swiftly as there's no need for lengthy deliberations or consensus building. This can be especially beneficial in situations that require immediate action or where there's a clear vision that needs undivided focus. In an autocracy, the leader's vision is the guiding light. It shapes the direction of the entire team or organization. This clarity can eliminate ambiguity and ensure everyone understands their role and what is expected of them. Another key feature of autocratic leadership is consistency. Since decisions are made by a single individual, there's a uniformity in policies and procedures. This can help maintain stability and predictability within the organization. However, like a coin with two sides, autocratic leadership also has its drawbacks. It can potentially stifle innovation and creativity as decisions are made without consulting team members who may have unique perspectives or ideas. There's also a risk of decreased team morale as individuals may feel their input is not valued. Moreover, the decision-making process in an autocracy can be biased, as it's heavily dependent on the leader's perspective and understanding. This could lead to decisions that may not be the most beneficial or effective for the organization in the long run. Autocratic leadership, though efficient, is not without its controversy. As we move forward, we'll delve into the practical applications of autocracy, its benefits, drawbacks, and how to navigate this leadership style effectively. Efficiency, clarity, consistency, this is the allure of autocratic leadership. Imagine a ship sailing through the stormy seas. The captain, standing tall, makes the decisions without hesitation, steering the vessel through the treacherous waters with a firm hand. This is the essence of autocratic leadership, a strong, decisive leader who doesn't need to consult with the crew to decide the course. One of the main benefits of autocratic leadership is the efficiency it brings to decision-making. There's no need for lengthy meetings or drawn-out discussions. The leader makes the call, and that's it. It's like a well-oiled machine, quickly responding to changes and challenges. Furthermore, autocratic leadership brings a crystal-clear direction to the team. There's no ambiguity about what needs to be done or who's responsible for what. The leader sets the course and the team follows. It's a simple, straightforward approach that can be incredibly effective in situations where clear direction is needed. Consistency is another key advantage of autocratic leadership. Policies and procedures are set by the leader and followed to the letter by the team. This uniformity ensures that everyone knows what's expected of them and there's no room for confusion or misinterpretation. Autocratic leadership can also foster a sense of stability and security within a team. With a strong, confident leader at the helm, team members can focus on their tasks without worrying about the bigger picture or the direction of the organization. In essence, the autocratic leadership style is about control. It's about a leader who has the confidence and the conviction to make decisions independently, to steer the ship without needing to consult the crew. It's a leadership style that can be incredibly effective in certain situations, and it's one that has been used by some of the most successful leaders in history. But like any leadership style, autocracy isn't without its drawbacks. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's not always the best approach. That's why it's vital for leaders to understand the pros and cons, to know when to employ this style and when to step back. These are the reasons why some leaders choose the autocratic path. Yet, every coin has two sides. So does autocratic leadership. It's time to delve into the less flattering facets of autocracy. While the style does have its merits, it's equally important to acknowledge its potential downsides. One of the most prominent drawbacks of autocratic leadership is the potential for missed opportunities for innovation. The autocratic style, with its top-down approach, often leaves little room for team participation in decision-making. This can mean that unique insights, creative ideas, and innovative solutions that could arise from a diverse team are overlooked. It's like walking through a garden with blinders on. You may miss the most beautiful flowers just off the beaten path. Decreased team morale is another significant concern. When individuals feel that their input is not valued or even considered, it can lead to a sense of disenfranchisement. This can sap morale and reduce engagement, which in turn can impact productivity. Imagine working on a project, pouring your heart and soul into it, only to have your ideas dismissed without consideration. It's not a recipe for a happy, motivated workforce. The risk of decision biases is another major drawback. With all decisions concentrated in the hands of one individual, there's a risk that personal biases may influence choices rather than objective analysis. This can lead to decisions that serve the leader's interests more than those of the team or organization. Furthermore, autocratic leadership can stifle personal growth and development. In an environment where obeying orders is prioritized over creativity and initiative, employees may find few opportunities to develop new skills or take on new challenges. This can leave the team feeling stagnant and unfulfilled. Lastly, autocratic leadership can lead to a dependency on the leader. If the leader is absent, the team may struggle to make decisions independently, which can lead to delays or even paralysis. These challenges remind us that autocratic leadership is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a tool with specific uses, but like any tool, it needs to be used wisely and appropriately. In the wrong hands or wrong situation, it can do more harm than good. Steve Jobs, a name synonymous with innovation, also faced his share of challenges. This man, known for his unyielding vision, was a classic example of an autocratic leader. He led Apple with a firm hand, driving the creation of groundbreaking products that changed the way we interact with technology. Jobs was notorious for making decisions independently, often disregarding input from his team. This top-down approach played a pivotal role in the development of revolutionary products like the iPhone, the iPad, and the MacBook. His insistence on perfection and his ability to make swift decisions propelled Apple to become a global technology leader. However, his autocratic style wasn't without its challenges. Jobs' unyielding approach often led to internal conflicts within Apple. Employees were expected to keep up with his vision, and those who couldn't were often left behind. This created a high-pressure environment that, while fostering innovation, also led to high levels of stress and burnout among the staff. Additionally, Jobs' tendency to disregard input from his team members meant that Apple often missed out on innovative opportunities. The lack of team consultation led to decision biases and a narrow focus, limiting the diversity of ideas within the company. Despite these challenges, there's no denying the impact of Jobs' leadership on Apple. His relentless pursuit of innovation and perfection, coupled with his ability to make swift and decisive decisions, allowed Apple to dominate the technology industry. However, his leadership style also came with its fair share of drawbacks, illustrating the complexities and nuances of autocratic leadership. Jobs' story serves as a cautionary tale for autocratic leaders. It emphasizes the importance of balancing firm control with flexibility, and the value of occasionally embracing feedback from team members. Autocratic leadership can drive innovation and efficiency, but it's crucial to navigate its challenges effectively to avoid stifling creativity and morale. Steve Jobs was a visionary, but even he had to navigate the complexities of autocratic leadership. His legacy is a testament to the power of autocratic leadership, but it also highlights the potential pitfalls that come with it. Autocratic leadership demands a delicate balance. Indeed, autocratic leadership can be an incredibly efficient tool, driving teams towards clear-cut goals with a firm hand at the helm. Yet, like a finely tuned instrument, it needs careful handling. It requires a leader to be both confident in their vision and open to external input. Let's imagine you're an autocratic leader. You're decisive, you have a clear vision, and you know exactly how to achieve your goals. But remember, even the most brilliant minds can benefit from the wisdom of others. Feedback is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it's an opportunity to refine your strategies, to ensure you're not missing any vital information or innovative ideas. Embrace it. Now let's talk about change. The business landscape is a bit like the weather. unpredictable, ever-changing, and often challenging. As an autocratic leader, you may prefer stability and control. But remember, adaptability is key to survival. You must be willing to adjust your sails when the winds change. Be flexible, be agile, and above all, be ready to evolve. Autocracy isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a style that requires a deep understanding of your team, your goals, and the environment in which you operate. Knowing when to loosen the reins and when to pull them tighter is a skill that comes with experience and wisdom. And last, but certainly not least, don't forget to acknowledge and celebrate your team's achievements. Yes, as an autocratic leader, you're the one setting the direction, but it's your team that's putting in the hard work to bring your vision to life. Celebrating their accomplishments not only boosts morale but also fosters a sense of ownership and pride in their work. Autocratic leadership can be powerful, but only if wielded with care. So navigate this leadership style with an open mind, a flexible approach, and a deep respect for your team's contributions. Remember, leadership is not about power, but about guiding others towards a shared vision. Yet, even the most careful leader can stumble. This rings especially true in the realm of autocratic leadership. As we delve deeper, it becomes clear that the road to autocracy is not without its potholes and pitfalls. One of the most significant pitfalls is the risk of high employee turnover. In an autocratic environment where employees often feel their voices are unheard and their contributions undervalued, dissatisfaction can rapidly escalate. This can lead to a revolving door of team members, with talent leaving as quickly as it arrives. It's a costly and disruptive cycle that can cripple the momentum of any organization. Another potential pitfall lies in the realm of innovation, or rather, the lack thereof. When decisions are made solely at the top, the diverse and creative ideas of team members can easily be overlooked. This can stifle innovation, leaving the organization lagging behind in an ever-evolving business landscape. Perhaps one of the most damaging pitfalls is the potential for reputational risks. In today's digital age, a company's reputation can be tarnished in the blink of an eye. If a leader's autocratic style becomes public knowledge, it can spark negative press and public backlash. This can lead to lost business opportunities, decreased customer loyalty, and a long uphill battle to rebuild trust. But let's not forget, every leadership style has its pitfalls. The key lies in understanding these risks and taking proactive steps to mitigate them. For autocratic leaders, this could mean occasionally embracing feedback, acknowledging team achievements, or adapting to changing business landscapes. Remember, no leadership style is inherently good or bad. It's how it's executed that determines its effectiveness. So, while autocracy may have its share of pitfalls, with the right approach and mindset, these can be navigated successfully. These pitfalls serve as a cautionary tale for those considering the autocratic path. A tale that, like all tales, has its lessons. Lessons that, if learned well, can guide leaders towards a more balanced, effective, and ultimately successful leadership style. So, where does this leave us? In our journey through the labyrinth of autocratic leadership, we've unearthed some valuable insights. We've seen how this style can drive efficiency and clarity in decision-making. We've witnessed its power to maintain consistency in policies and procedures, providing a clear direction for the team. Yet we've also delved into the darker corners of autocracy. We've explored the potential for missed innovative opportunities, the risk of decreased team morale, and the lurking shadow of decision biases. It's a leadership style that carries both a sword and a shield. The sword of decisive action and the shield of consistent direction. But it also carries a weight, the weight of responsibility and potential drawbacks. So the question isn't whether autocratic leadership is good or bad. The question is whether it's the right fit for you, your team, and your goals. It is up to each leader to weigh the scales and decide their own path. Your leadership journey is just beginning. The power to inspire, to guide, and to influence is within your grasp. And just like any other skill, leadership can be honed, refined, and mastered. There are myriad leadership training programs out there that can be your guiding light on this path. If you found this video valuable, take a moment to hit that like button. It helps us reach more budding leaders like you. Don't forget to share with your colleagues, friends, and family who might benefit from this conversation on autocratic leadership. We welcome your thoughts, experiences, and suggestions in the comments section below. This is a community of learners and leaders, and your insights make it richer. Lastly, if you haven't already, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. We have a wealth of content on leadership styles and best practices lined up for you. Remember, leadership is not about being perfect. It's about striving to be better every day.